Yes, children. Good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we have seen about the topics means of transport. Transport is a system of moving from one place to the other. Yes, moving from one place to the other. And this transport depends upon the place and time and money also. So, nowadays, different types of transport facilities are there that depends upon, yes, the distance you travel, the time, and the money. And the transport is divided into three types. Yes, three types of transport systems are there: land transport, water transport, and air transport. This land transport is again divided into roadways and railways. So, land transport, roadways, and railways. So, in roadways, we have seen, like yesterday, I have explained you, roads are very, very important. Good roads are very important for the development of the country. And these roads are made up of coal tar, cement, and gravel. Good roads connect different cities in the country, and connecting different cities in the country helps us for good business, good communication, good transportation. And India has a large network of road connections, and there are so many national highways which are connecting the state capitals and important cities in India. And the Great Trunk Road NH2 is the oldest road in India. It is from Amritsar to Kolkata, and these national highways are maintained by the central government of India. And the Golden Quadrilateral project was launched in India. It connects the four metropolitan cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. This is the picture of that. See, you can see here the Golden Quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means four sides, no? So, quadrilateral, see here. So it is connecting all the four major cities. Next coming to the state highways. So every state has a highway ma. This state highways connects the important cities and towns within a state. For example, you take ours is Telangana state and our state capital is Hyderabad. So there is a lot of roads connected to Hyderabad. So from Hyderabad, there are so many roads which connects to different places. So there is a route from Hyderabad to Warangal, Hyderabad to Karimnagar, Hyderabad to Adilabad, Hyderabad to Kammam, Hyderabad to Karimnagar, like different places. Means each and every road connects the state capital. Means all the people living in different places will go to the state capital. That is called as state highways. Okay, state highways connect the important cities and towns within a state. Next, if the roads are in good condition and places are well connected, more industries could be established. That is a very important thing, ma. If the roads are in very good condition, the roads are very nice, very good, no destructions, transport system is very good, then more number of industries develop. When more number of industries develop, what happen, people will get a lot of jobs, and there is no problem for moving from one place to the other. People can move from any place to any place if they are job secured, if they want to do job anywhere, any company, any industry. So people, they what they do, according to their choice, according to their qualifications, according to their education, they move to different places where the industries are established. So district roads connect rural areas to district headquarters. So rural roads are mostly unmetalled or kacha. See, rural means village side. So urban means city side. So city side roads are very good. They connect different areas, different towns and cities. But coming to rural roads means village roads, the roads are not that much perfect. They are kacha roads, not pakka roads. Kacha means they are only like road is there, but it is like sand or mud road, that's all. It is not a pakka road, it is a kacha road. When heavy rain falls or if any problem comes, then it will become a problem to cross over that road. So rural roads are like this. But nowadays, uh, like government is taking a step that each and every village has a good road facility, because now village is also very very important for us, because we get all the food products from the village itself. So if the villages are very nice, if the villages are having good road facility, then we can transport everything from the villages. So this is about the road transportation. Now coming to the next one, that is railways. Very very important and a big system in India. Our country, the biggest network is railway system only. Nearly 56 to 60 lakhs people are working in railways. You know that? 56 to 60 lakhs people. 60 lakhs people, I'm talking about lakhs. Lakhs people are working in Indian railway system. It is the largest and biggest network in the world itself. India's. Actually, it is the biggest network in India, and even it is the largest network in the world. No other country has this much big railway network system. India is having this much big Indian railway system. So, Britishers has done one benefit for us. This only. What is this? Railways. So, Britishers have established railways in India. Why they have it established? To send our goods to their country. So whatever the minerals, whatever the material, whatever the natural resources we are having in India, they have exported from here to their country. They have took everything from India to their country, to Britain. So due to for that export system, or to take away that things from India, they have invented this railway system in India. Okay, so this is the biggest system in the world, Indian railway system. The first train in India ran between Mumbai and Thane in 1853. So whatever the picture you are seeing here is the first rail ma. Okay, this is the first rail. This started in 1853. 1853, nearly, see, 1953, now 200 and 2021 we are, means nearly 170 years back this I am talking. So, the first train in India ran between Mumbai and Thane in 1853. Very, very important point. Keep in your mind. Mumbai and Thane in 1853. So, this is the first rail you can see here. Then, trains are the cheaper and more comfortable and fastest than road transportation. So compared to road transportation, train is the fastest mean, and it is cheap also, not that much cost. You can travel very nicely, comfortably with less amount in train. You will have reservation, you can take the reservation, even you can sleep and go. You have berth system. Yes, birth, birth. We call it as birth system. You will sleep. You can sleep and go. And it is the most cheaper and most comfortable system. And trains carry millions of passengers and tons of goods every day throughout the country. You know, half of the profit for the country you will get by railway department only. The country's half of profit means half of the finance, half of the money, whatever the money the country is getting, yes, half of the money you will get through railway system only. If you send one goods train, no, you will get nearly 1 crore rupees. One goods train I'm talking about. If you send one goods train from one place to the other, you will get nearly 1 crore rupees one day. I'm talking about one goods train one day. Like that, so many goods trains, so many days. So crores of money you will get due to this goods train. Passengers means okay, that is a service motive, but goods train you will get more profit. Okay, so trains are more convenient. Many number of people can travel. Not only people, even goods also can. You can send goods also from one place to the other. And almost all the big cities and towns are linked by railways. Very, very important. Now, there are two types of trains in railways also. One is passenger train and the other one is goods train. Passenger train carries people, okay? So passenger train carries people from one place to the other. Goods train carry goods. See, the first picture is passenger train where people can travel. The second picture is goods train, where you can send goods, different types of goods like rice, wheat, coal, petrol, diesel. Yes, even vehicles also you can transport from one place to the other. Iron, cement, all these things you transport in these goods trains. Not only this, suburban trains or local train services are also available in major cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata. So these are called as, yes, local train systems. MMTS, we call no MMTS, local trains. So they run in the town itself, in that particular city itself. Even our Varangal is also having local train system. Especially a train starts from Kazipet morning 6:30. So it runs up to Vijayawada. It is a local train. Only it runs from Kazipet to Vijayawada. And one more train is there. Only it runs from Kazipet to Hyderabad. So these are called as local trains. Local trains are especially used by the people, those who are doing jobs. So they go by local train and come up and down. Some people will do up and down jobs too. For them, it is very important. So Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore, so many cities we are having these local train facilities. And India also having super fast trains. Not only local trains, ma, we also had super fast trains which are very cost also. Even that cost the flight ticket. Okay. For example, Gattiman Express, Shatabdi Express, Rajdhani Express, Duronto Express. These are the super fast trains. They run over 100 kilometers per hour. So for 1 hour, they cover 100 kilometers. Yes, it is a time saving process, and even cost also equal to plane cost. So if you want to travel to through Duronto Express, so this Duronto Express runs between Howrah to Yeshwantpur. Okay, actually it runs from Howrah to Yeshwantpur. So the cost of this to travel is nearly 3 to 4 thousand for one, for per head. So for one person, it costs 3,000 to 4,000. Only up, again down, again one more 3,000. Means up and down. Means up and down, it costs nearly 8,000. Okay. So that much cost it is. So these are very super fast express. They will not stop anywhere, particularly in big cities. That's all. Means if it stops in Hyderabad, then it stops in Varangal. Again, then it stops in Vijayawada. Then it stops in Tirupati. Then it stops in Chennai. Like that. Never, it will not stop anywhere. So that's the reason they have very cost and very fast also. So these are the different types of super fast trains in India. Gattiman Express, Shatabdi Express, Rajdhani Express, and Duronto Express. And railways carry about 80% of the country's goods. 80%. So whatever the goods they have to send from one place to the other, completely most of the people depend on railways only. They send through these railways. And goods trains carry raw materials from one place to the other. They also connect ports and inner towns of the region. See, like this, different goods are, yes, they have different goods are parceled, or they send different goods through this goods trains. Like you can see here, rice bags, petrols, coal, iron, cement. So all these they send through this goods train only. So this is the reason I said you, that's why for one goods train, if you send one goods train one day, you will get crores of rupees. Next, the metro rail system has become a fast and convenient mode of local transport in the cities in India, especially Kolkata, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Jaipur, Bangalore, and Hyderabad has the metro rail system. So this metro rail operates underground as well as raised tracks. Very, very important metro rails. If you go to Hyderabad, you can see this metro rail system, MMTS metro rail systems. Inside that city only it will move from one place to the other. This the first one is Hyderabad metro rail, then the next one is Kolkata metro rail, here Jaipur metro rail, and this side this is Chennai, and this side it is like Bangalore. So these are the different types. The middle one is the Bangalore one. So these are all different types of metro rail systems in our country. Next. And nowadays, monorail system is also an important system with a single railway track. It is a single railway track, not like two tracks, only one track. See how it is, how the train is. So it is called as monorail system. So especially this monorail system has introduced first in Mumbai. Mumbai is the first city to have this monorail system. Very, very important point, children. You will get as a bit. Dash is the first city to have monorail system. So Mumbai. Mumbai is the first city to have monorail system. Next, the cities of Cuttack, Bhubaneswar, Jaipur, Indore, Aizwal, etc. have the future proposals of the monorail system. Means in coming days, these cities also planned. They are also planning to introduce this monorail system. What are the cities? Cuttack, Bhubaneswar, Jaipur, Indore, Aizwal. So these are the cities. These are all present in India only. Don't get confused. Next, the MMTS, multi-modular trains transport service. You call it as MMTS, multi-modular transport service, is a suburban railway system that has been introduced in Hyderabad. First time this MMTS is introduced in Hyderabad itself. We are having this MMTS in Hyderabad. Okay, remember the abbreviation MMTS, multi-modular transport system. All of you remember all these abbreviations, ma? MMTS, yes, and this monorail, metro rail, these all. Okay, so this is about MMTS. Multi-modular transport service is a suburban railway system that has been introduced in Hyderabad.